So this is my very first video, and I have really been enjoying all of the other videos that people have been putting out, their visions and their visions, the things the Lord has been telling them. All of them have been really interesting. A few I don't think are accurate, but that's okay. We all need a discerning spirit, and maybe they know some things that we don't know. That's why we all prophesy in part. However, I had a couple of visions uh, 5 or 6 years ago that I would like to share just one of them this time. And this one is of the Antichrist. Now, you noticed that you're not seeing my face. It's because I really don't want anybody to know who I am. But anyway, so my vision is of the Antichrist, and I can only call it a vision because at the time I didn't know it was a vision. I thought it was reality. So I work in a small hospital in a small town, and frequently when I go in to see my patients, I kind of just glance at what they're watching on TV. Now, to tell you the truth, I don't remember if anybody was in the room when I saw what was on the TV. But I remember hearing an announcement on TV, and the announcement was, and this is 5 or 6 years ago because President Bush was still in office, and I really want to reiterate here that I believe that President Bush did not know the Antichrist. And the reason I believe this is because of the way the vision appeared on the TV. So I walk into the room, I look at the TV, and the announcer says, President Bush will be flying to Spain tomorrow to meet with the King of Spain. And so they put a picture of President Bush up on the screen, and then in a separate picture they put a picture of the King of Spain. At the time of this television show or newscast, I did not have access to internet. So I assumed the man in that picture was the King of Spain. And the minute I saw it, I knew immediately that he was the Antichrist. So let me describe what he looked like, because I believe all the Christians should know what he looks like and be aware of what he looks like, because I do believe in the rapture. I just do not know when it's going to happen. It could, the scriptures don't say, they don't make it clear, and I believe that's on purpose. So that you just keep hoping for that moment. So this is what he looked like. He was a man of incredible beauty. He did not have one flaw in his face. He was dark olive complected, beautiful skin, beautiful almond-shaped eyes with perfect eyebrows gracing his beautiful eyes, a beautiful thick head of black hair, incredible straight, beautiful white teeth, perfect lips. He had no flaw that I could see at all. Just incredibly beautiful. Any woman would just think he was just to die for beautiful. Just incredible. And he was trim and wonderful shape. I saw him from the waist up, but you could tell by the way his clothes hung that he didn't have an ounce of fat on him, or he was not out of shape. The announcer, that was all he said, and then it clicked off and went to another subject. Now, for a long time, I assumed that the Antichrist was in power, and this kind of sent a great fear into me that this person's already in power. There's a couple of impressions I want to give you about this vision. Is number one, I do not believe he'll be in the line of the bloodline of the king. I believe he'll take over. He'll come into power there somehow by just taking over. I believe that when Satan does something, he never does it the way you're supposed to do it. It's always a lie. It's always in deceit. He will gain power even if he has to kill them all. Nothing about him reflects God. God is love, kindness, joy, peace, faithfulness, Satan is the opposite. He's the father of lies. He never tells the truth. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. Even if it's a fake, peacetime. There's been a couple of people that have described the Antichrist in their dreams, but they never see his face, and they describe his personality. He's a man of great calmness, or appears to be very, very calm, very highly intelligent, somebody that you would just wonderfully admire. And it's so easy to see how people can be deceived by him. Many Christians I know voted for our president, who I consider to be, looking at the Bible, an evil king. And even Christians I know voted for him because he has charisma. And the one that's coming has incredible charisma. I do not know his name. They did not state his name. I believe because the pictures were separate, that they just took a photograph of President Bush and then put up the Antichrist, that they're separate, that he never met him. Like a year down the road, I went and I looked to see who the king was, and he's very old. His son is married. The Antichrist will never be married. He does not have a natural affection for women. I believe he'll have an unnatural affection for young children, young boys. There's nothing about him that's truthful. So I can really see how the Christians would be deceived by him too, because the Bible states that even the elect will be deceived by this man. So I just wanted to share that to my fellow Christian brothers and sisters, and I hope this is a great help to you. I believe he'll rise out of the country of Spain, but I believe great catastrophe will have to happen before he can gain power. Great catastrophe, because people will want peace in their hearts. So far in our nation, we are fortunate enough to have enough peace and food on the table at the moment, but that could change at any time. Thank you for your listening, and I hope this is helpful, and my next one will actually be... will actually be a special message for somebody very famous, and I will record that one shortly for that person only, and I'm hoping and praying that it'll get to them somehow. Thank you. God bless, and keep coming with the visions and the visions and the words from the Lord, because all of them are so interesting, and He's really confirmed a lot of them to me too. Thank you.